You just won $50 million. So what are you gonna do? Hi, I'm Dr. Zaino with 5-Minute Fuel, which is in 5 minutes a day, we're gonna fuel your mind, your body, and your future. If you just won $50 million right now, what are you gonna do? Answer that. Put those comments below right now. What would you do with $50 million? It's a great exercise I want you to do. Take out a sheet of paper after this video, write it all down, because what it does is when I ask you that question, what does it do? It removes the underlying anxiety and friction of scarcity. What I mean is through media and through TV and through what the stock market's doing today and so lost their job and really the chase for the money and the green, it puts everybody in this kind of low level, medium level, high level scarcity mentality. And what that does is it shrinks and cuts off the flow of dreams and possibilities and abundance that is the true version of you. Like abundance is our normal, just like health, wellness, well-being, abundance, that is our normal state, right? Scarcity, disease, sickness, that is our abnormal state, right? There's no disease switch, it's a lack of well-being, our normal state. So the exercise 50 million, what would you do? And I ask my patients this, and a lot of people I coach, and they'll go, wow, because what it does is make it 5 billion if you want. So if you had 50 million or 5 billion, whatever it is, because there's so much abundance, then you say, wow, I would go on a 2-week trip to Italy, and I would get a cool sports car, and I would pay off all my debt, and then I would give, because now you're starting to think abundance. And when you think in abundance, money isn't something that you lack or it's scarcity. Money becomes potential. So what's that mean? That money, then you start to say, well, all this money, how would your life be then? You'd be like, well, I am secure at that. I have potential to do all these things. I have amazing experience in my life. I get to go to a nice restaurant. I get to take my spouse on a beautiful date. You know, right? I have an amazing contribution I could give where people need to be given. I always write this in my goals. I am the underwriter of people's dreams. Wow, that's so powerful. I love it. See, I get excited about it. But when you say those answers and you write those answers below, do you really need 50 million bucks for that? No, right? What's a 2-week trip to Italy? Sports cars could get expensive, but they're not $50 million expensive. To give to someone isn't expensive. To have a great experience in life isn't expensive. To have potential to see and experience it, it's not $50 million expensive. So the exercise, what it does is, it takes away that scarcity or fear of money away. You start to think in your non-resistant. You allow yourself to think which is truly in your heart. And when you're able to think that way, and then you realize, I never needed $100 million a year to do any of that. And you realize you have all that stuff now. Like right now, when we're working together, you're watching this video, right? This video didn't really cost me anything. You know, I didn't need $50 million for this, but what? You know, this is security. We're building security in our future together. We're co-creating together. This is a great potential. It's expanding our mindset to have more potential in our lives. This is a great experience for me doing this, and I believe it's a great experience for you hearing this right now to see life in a different way. And the contribution, I'm contributing something that changed my life so it could help change your life. See, when we chase that $50 million, it's not the money, it's what the money would represent, what we think the money would represent in our lives, which is security, potential, experience, and giving and contribution. And you realize, you know what? To do all the things I would want to do if I win the lottery or 50 million, I don't need $50 million to do that. You're going to realize you could do that now, or you could do it for a lot less. So do that exercise of the 50 million. If you won $50 million, write those comments below, and then give yourself permission to make them goals and to do them anyway, because you definitely don't need to win the lottery to do it. Have an amazing day. Please share this with someone. Go to IamHero.com for more amazing, cool things to give you value that will continue to allow your experience to expand. Please follow us on social media so we can keep this conversation going, and I'll see you soon with 5 Minute Fuel.